What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We back again, and this one is bittersweet because I am almost done with my book. This is about how much I got left. So I got like maybe 12 pages left, which is bittersweet, but you know what I'm saying? This has been an amazing book. Once again, breaking the habit of being yourself. As y'all can see, I've been making little videos about this book in particular for a few months now. But look, I strongly advise you to get this book. You will not be the same, and it's gonna make so much stuff make sense. I spent so much time on this book because it was kind of hard to read. I think I've said that in the previous videos, but in that being the case, that I'm coming to the conclusion of this book, I came across one last. I say one last, but bro, I tell you, they be just hidden. But I got something I want to share with y'all real quick. This little passage I was reading. All right, it says, just like the observer in quantum physics who looks for an electron and it collapses from a wave of probabilities into an event called a particle, the physical manifestation of matter, you are doing the same on a much larger scale, but you are using your free energy to collapse waves of probability into an event called a new experience in your life. Your energy is now entangled with the future reality and it belongs to you. Thus, you are entangled within it and it is your destiny. I'm not gonna lie, that's a part of what makes this book kind of hard to read. I know that for people who haven't tapped into neuroscience or the study of the brain, that may sound crazy like a foreign language. And so, like, in reading this book, I really had to go research and learn certain terms. But he also breaks it down in this book to help you be able to follow along. So I'm gonna do my best at of demystifying that. So, but I'm gonna come back. Well, let me go ahead. So, basically, he was saying like, with an electron being observed, it you know what, on second thought, I'm not finna do that to myself. Basically, y'all, he talk in that he's talking about how just like an electron is how just like an electron turns into a particle, like basically a potential energy turns into a actual physical piece of matter, like like a micro level, like on a tiny level. He's suggesting that we do that with our thoughts and our reality. We when we look into the quantum field, which he says is the mindscape, like when you get to thinking, when you're meditating, you're thinking, and the thoughts, the place that the thoughts are, the place that the visualizations and imaginations, that realm is like the thoughtscape, the quantum field. He's referring to that as the quantum field. The quantum field is also the energy outside of us. Like, everything has a certain type of energy, and he's suggesting that when you think about a new reality, when you're coming from a place of just neutrality, basically, you're a nucleus, and you get to thinking about those things in the quantum field, you are aligning your energy to it, and it's like those particles are like connecting to you. So that one was a little, I hope I did that justice, but this is the paragraph I wanted y'all to I really wanted to make this video for. It's like, finally give up trying to figure out how or when or where or with whom. Finally give up trying to figure out how or when or where or with whom. Leave those details to a mind that knows so much more than you do. And know that your creation will come in a way that you will least expect, that will surprise you and leave no doubt that it came from a higher order. Trust that the events in your life will be tailored to your conscious intentions. Now you are developing a two-way communication with this invisible consciousness. In other words, God, the universe, the quantum field, however you want to, see that. It shows you that it noticed you emulating it as a creator. It speaks to you directly. It demonstrates that it is responding to you. How does it do all this? It creates and organizes unusual events in your life. These signify direct messages from the quantum mind. Now you have a relationship with a supreme loving consciousness, aka God, aka the universe, source, spirit, quantum field. So I really wanted to share that. I'm coming to the end of my book, Bittersweet. That was powerful. I'm finding that is absolutely true. I just met this person. Like I'm like literally, y'all. I'm meeting people, and why I keep saying that about meeting people is because it's crazy to me. Because the people that I'm meeting, when I say I'm meeting people, I'm talking about out of the blue, out of nowhere, people that are on the shit that I'm on, like to a T. Like, it's like, where have these people been? I didn't even know they existed. Answers to prayers. Like I met this young lady that wasn't even, there was nothing past us meeting each other. We just worked together, we had a conversation, and that lady was a answer to a prayer. I asked God to show me that a specific type of woman exists, because I'm getting hopeless. I'm starting to feel like maybe it don't, and maybe I need to accept reality. And I was just confused, like where should I be aligning myself to? And God put that woman across my path. People who come in with business opportunities, like things that you really can't do. Like you couldn't, like, you can do it, you can go and try to make it happen, but it's like, man, the way that the universe do it, God do it so much better. You know what I'm saying? You won't even know, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that's a part of alignment and manifestation that I have learned. Like, and the book suggested too, like it said in that paragraph, let go of the when, the where, with whom, all of that, because you never know. Like, your mind now has rules on how things look and how they should look and how they should come to you. And I'm telling you, bro, the more, like, it just sounds cliche, but it's so true. The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know. You don't know how things are gonna come to you. Like, you might look at a person and see, oh, this is a person that's amazing, but the universe is like, no, it's not. That's a trap. And in the same breath, like, I can't make this up. You may look at somebody like, I know they're gonna be up, and that end up being the coolest person, the best friend, that was being the person that you needed to talk to that day. They end up being the person that got you to this, and it's like life keeps doing that. God keeps doing that, and in that, I'm learning a lesson to get your eyes out of the world, continuously, like, show me your faith, but be open, because you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what it's gonna look like. Everything that you know is not all there is. And the more that you can accept that reality, I'm telling you, you'll align yourself with the universe to be able, like the book said, to surprise you, to bring you things that you can't even fathom, that you may not even be open to, that you may have blocks to a new life. There's a saying that you're not gonna heal your life with the same mind that created. You're not gonna fix the problem. I think Albert Einstein said, I don't know who said it, but it was basically, essentially, you're not going to fix your problem with the same mind that created it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's gonna require openness, man. But I don't want to go off a tangent too much. I'm telling y'all, my shit a little raggedy, because it's been going through the mud with me. But get this book, you won't regret it. Spend time with it, absorb it, breaking the habit of being yourself, how to lose your mind and create a new one. I strongly recommend. It's life changing. I'm low key sad to put it down, but this will be a book that I know throughout my life I'll be coming back, because it's so enriching. And I want to shout out to Dr. Joe Dispenza, man. You made a masterpiece, and just as a universal being, having access to this knowledge, I gotta thank you for your work, man. And thank you for putting that time in and issuing that to the world. That's such an abundant gift, and I hope that you're being rewarded proportionately. So with that being said, y'all, that's the video. Whether today is a good day or a rough day, whether you are struggling to make ends meet or you're at the pinnacle of your success, either way, the greatest place that you could come from is right where you are. Not perfect, just real. I wish you peace, love, and abundance every single day, but especially on the days that it rains. And with that being said, I'm signing out. I gotta finish up this workout. All right, peace out.